Sai Ram. So the question is, this is believed to have happened when Adi Sankara and his disciple were walking on the street, and they both see a person holding the rope which is tied on the other end with the neck of a cow, and he is holding the rope. So Adi Shankara asks his disciple, now tell me between the two, who is the slave and who is the master? Obvious answer, the disciple says, obviously, master, the person who is holding the rope tied to the neck of the cow, he is the master, because the cow cannot move without the master's intention. He has complete control over the movement of the cow. So he is the master. Shankara smiles. And Shankara takes a scissor and quietly goes and cuts the rope. The cow starts running immediately. And lo and behold, the person who was holding the rope, supposedly having the control of the cow, was now running after the cow. Shankara asks the disciple, what do you see? The disciple is silent. Shankara says, given an opportunity, the cow has become the master because it is free. It has got free, set itself free and running. And the person who is running behind the cow to get the hold of the cow, he is the slave. Shankara goes on to give a most profound revelation ever. He says, whatever we have things going on in our mind regarding objects, regarding human relationships, regarding so many things in our life, actually they don't need us. Like the cow never needed its so-called master. Once it is set free, the whole world never doesn't need you at all. None of these relationships are bound to you. They don't need you. None of the objects need you. None of the things in the world needs you. You are holding them in your mind, in your thoughts, and thinking that you own them and they need you for their survival, for their existence. This is the mistake every human being does. Once you set the thoughts free, they are no more there. They are no more yours. Your bosom friend whom you were holding on to in your heart, once you set him free, he may never even turn back. He may leave you. So who is bound to whom? None of the things in the world are bound to you. You are bound to them and you think that they need you for their survival. This is the world. And to directly apply to a guru, who is holding the disciples close to him and trying to impart spiritual teachings, hoping that they need him, they desperately need him and his teachings. Only when he sets the disciples free, he can really know whether anyone needs him or not. So it applies to all the relationships. You may exclude your parents in that. Even in some cases, even parents fall in that category. All the relationships, all your possessions, all those human beings who walked into your life, and all that which you were holding on to, in case of a guru, even the disciples. How much you have clinged to them, held them, ignorant of the fact that you are more dependent on them, those things, than they are dependent on you. How foolish we have led the life so far. What a stupidity. And we have seen that given in each phase of our life, everyone has set themselves free as the cow set itself free and ran with full freedom. And here we are crying and lamenting that I thought they were mine. I thought they cannot survive without me. What happened? They have all left me. Loneliness of the mind. Suffering, suffering, suffering. Only in case of our relationship with God, only with God, it is absolute truth that God will not run away from you. But even with God, one thing has to be noted. There are two categories of animals. First category, where the child holds its mother, the cat and the kitten, the monkey and its monkey babies. Okay. And there are other category where the mother holds its children. We can imagine of that category. There are both categories where the mother holds the children. It is the child is free, mother is bound because it is holding. Bhagavan is bound and the bhakta is free. Where the child is holding its mother for its survival, it is the case where the bhakta is bound and the Bhagavan is free. Both these relationships will not work out. Any bonding, any bondage, even in case of bhakta and Bhagavan, will not work out. Any emotional bonding with Bhagavan will not work out. Because as he messaged to few of you, the same emotion will carry you through to bonding with other things once you come out of your prayers. Even with God, both Bhagavan and Bhakta, both should be free. Totally free. Nobody is bound to the other. That means what? You don't approach God, you don't approach Sai with tears, with emotional craving and being a slave to God. And nor do you believe and expect that Bhagavan desperately has needed all of us. Without us, he will be alone. Both are wrong. So, both are free. Bhagavan is always free. Though he acts himself, Leela Dhari, that he is bound to his devotees, he is ever free. Brahman, always free. He is Kaivalya, alone. We should always be free when it comes to bhakti. That means what? Approaching God with happiness, in bliss, in happiness, in freedom, and singing the glory of God in freedom, in absolute freedom. This relationship will last permanently only in case of God. Because with human beings, even if you approach them with absolute freedom, you never know their impressions, their vasanas, how they are going to treat you, you never know. But with Bhagavan, you are absolutely sure that you are free, he is free, and if both are together in that absolute freedom, then that relationship, God as true companion, is there eternally. Be free. Never be bound even to God. Most of the devotees we see, they are emotionally so bound. That is why they glorify Sai's miracles. That is why they glorify experiences. Hare, you be free. You were always free. Oh, approach. When you approach God in total freedom, then it is almost like worshipping God without God's form. You are worshipping or you are praying the self Atman. This should be the state of a bhakta or a sadhaka. Even with guru and disciple, both should be free, totally free. And yet, both of them have to be together. The Shishya should be totally free. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have gratitude to whatever the Guru has given to him or her. Gratitude should be free, but need not be emotionally binding oneself to their Guru. Need not be paralyzed in case of Guru. Be free, but yet be filled with gratitude for whatever Guru, he has shown you the path to liberation. Without him, you would not have known anything about this path. You would not have known anything about sadhana chatushtaya. You would not have known anything what is Atman, what is Brahman. You would not have known the four states of consciousness. So let the gratitude be there, yet you be free, and let the Guru should also be free. And he declares to the few of you who are still considering him worthy of being a master, that he is free. And you be also free. So we are bound, yet we are free. We are bound in the parampara, yet we are free inwardly. This should be the state. Sit and think. How many relationships, how many things in the world, even when we serve as I organization, as office bearers, as coordinators, we think the organization needs us. You set, you come out, you be free. Nobody will even look at you. Nobody needs you. All are free. Let everyone have their own equation with Bhagavan. It doesn't mean you should never assume a duty. You do your duty as a volunteer, as a bhakta, as a simple devotee, as a simple person sitting at the back and enjoying the bhajan, devotional group singing, or as an active coordinator, active office bearer. But be very sure that nothing depends on you, and nor you should depend on them. It should not happen thinking that you are giving like a parasite. You end up depending on the organization so much so that when a situation comes when you have to be out of this organization, you are totally lost. It should not. So be ever free. Nothing should bind you, and you should not bind anything, not even God. This is greatest revelation, not by the one who is speaking to you, but by Adi Sankara. But just he let the expression flow from within, from the source, as it came practically. Jai Sai Ram.